And on that topic, we are joined in the studio by our current affairs commentator, Professor Zhang Chuanjie from Tsinghua University. Good evening, Professor
Good
Zhang.
evening, Xavier.
We know that Pakistani Prime Minister Gilani once says that Pakistan and China actually enjoy deep-rooted, strategic, and time-tested relationship. So what is your assessment of the bilateral relations between China and Pakistan?
Well, to tell you the truth, Xavier, our official foreign policy is a non-alliance policy. That means China does not seek to have any alliance with any other country. But in this world, if any country is close to a strategic ally with China, then Pakistan is the one, a special one, and probably the only one. So the strategic partnership between China and Pakistan is there for decades. Now, for example, even before the United States and China established official diplomatic relations, Pakistan served as a secret, effective channel of communication between China and the United States. Now, the two countries are simply so strategically significant to each other. Unlike the China-Indian relationship, there is some political trust, strategic trust between the two countries. Pakistan buys weapons from China. They receive a lot of investment from China, totaling about $19 billion over the years between 2004 and 2009. And Pakistan also is fighting, cooperating with China on a number of global issues, including fighting terrorism. And I think Premier Wen's visit is actually show our support and also our acknowledgement that when fighting terrorism, Pakistan has sacrificed a lot, and we need to help them. We need to help them economically.
It seems that Premier Wen is trying to strike a balance between the relations with Pakistan and India. So what do you think it is the significance of Premier Wen Jiabao's visit to such an Islamic country at this moment?
Well, one thing for sure, Premier Wen's visit will definitely help consolidate the already close strategic partnership between China and Pakistan. Now, this time, I think there were two issues particularly on focus. One is that China actually has helped Pakistan to build the port of Gwadar, and that port is actually not linked by any rail or multi-lane highway to the rest of Pakistan. Now, China needs to invest in, to help them doing this infrastructure building in that area, and that can become a corridor, a transport corridor linking China, Western China, and the Middle East. Mm-hmm. And that is the shortest route linking China and to help to import oil from the Middle East. By having this corridor set up, China's import of oil can bypass the maritime route in Southeast Asia, which traditionally is not really a safe route. Now, the other thing is on trade. Pakistan and China signed a free trade agreement as early as November 2006, and there is some potential for bilateral trade to grow. And one estimate is that the bilateral trade will probably reach the amount of like $15 billion to $18 billion over the next 5 years. But one problem is that Pakistan's trade deficit with China now stands at $3 billion, and a lot of Pakistanis are really concerned about that. And I believe when Premier Wen Jiabao visited Pakistan, there will be some suggestion that China helps Pakistan to build some special economic zones, to have Chinese businessmen to invest there, manufacture goods there, and export goods afterwards, either to China or to other parts of the world, to help Pakistan develop their economy. And I believe the two leaders will work out a feasible plan to do that.
Yes, indeed. Easier transportation and stronger trade. Thank you, Professor Zhang, for that.